Hello, my fine friends. Welcome to another edition of Twitch of Fun. It's Richard Herring's Twitch of Fun. Sometimes sabotaged by Chris Evans, not that one. Sometimes sabotaged by Terry. I don't know if that was who was responsible for that technical glitch that we started with. And I would like to say to everyone, Happy World Bee Day! Hold on. Bzz, 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 bzz. Yes, the when's World Wasp Day! Oh, hold on, that's not Brian Wasp's voice. Are you a different actor? No, I'm the same Wasp. You sound like Ali. Oh, I'm a Wasp. When's World Wasp Day? That's what I'd like to know. They'd never do one because of political correctness gone that. It's the 25th of June. World Wasp Day. Yeah, it is. Don't look at me like that. It's the 25th of June. Yeah, that nobody celebrates it, do they? Well, you've got to celebrate it, mate. You know, the bees get together and celebrate it. You wasps have got to get your act together. I wish I wasn't dead. There we go. Brian Wasp there. Making hello Richard, it's me, non-eyelid. Yeah, I thought I should use you because Chris Evans, I wasn't going to, but Chris Evans, not that one, was adjusting the colours so that you would work, so I thought better get you on. Yeah, I got a joke about World D-Day. Yeah. What if it was World D-Day? If it was what? World D-Day? I don't know, somebody saying, like a D-Day, you sit on to wash your done. It's a World D-Day. You know, it sounds like D-Day. D-Day sounds like D-Day. D-Day sounds like D-Day. Not D-Day sounds like D-Day. D-Day sounds like D-Day. I don't get this joke. I don't think we should be joking about D-Day. I mean, you've made some clangers in your time, but a lot of people died on D-Day. I mean, it was an important time. We should celebrate it, but I don't think it's right to make jokes. D-Day, D-Day, like a day with D's. Like a day with D's. I don't think you understand what D-Day is. In D-Day, D-Day, like, you know where you wash your done? Where I wash my dum. You wash your dotten. I wash my dottum. You wash your arsehole. When I wash my arsehole in the sink? No! Do you wash your arsehole in the sink? Yes, sometimes. You know, if I've got to be quick. A little horse bath. You disgust me. D-Day, like a D-Day. We don't have B-Days in this country, Marmite. You're coming over here from France, and I, yeah, Marmite. Yeah. Don't look at me like that. You got some airtime this time. At least we got some value out of you. Hey, look, guys. Welcome to the show. I'm pretty tired this week. I was up at... I had to get up early, and I woke up early anyways, but I've been up since about 5 o'clock this morning. I had a little... I went into the Mount Vernon Centre, which is some way from my house, to have a full chest and abdomen scan. See what's going on in my body, see if I'm all right. I'm feeling pretty good, so I think I'm all right, but it was a bit early for me. I'm feeling a bit tired, and yeah, might just do a quick one. As always, might be just a quick one. And yeah, I'm thinking about we might got a lot coming up actually. It's been a difficult year, isn't it? And there's a lot of stuff coming up, so I might take a little back seat from the Twitch stuff for a little while. We'll see, maybe a couple of weeks. We are going to be away at the beginning of June because it's half term. Although I am interviewing Nigel Planer if we can get the internet in Cheddar on the 2nd of June. So that's definitely going to happen. There may be some snooker next week, but you know, I might do Twitch of Fun. But is it worth doing it when it's literally all you've thought about is having a wasp coming on and saying when's World Wasp Day? They don't celebrate it, and have a Marmite lid come on and realise that B-Day sounds like B-Day. Yeah, I did understand him all along. Is it worth carrying on? You know I can't give this thing up. But we are starting doing RHLSTP on Mondays at the Clapham Grand. Sadly, even after all this fucking time I've put into giving you free stuff online, none of you fuckers could be bothered to buy online tickets. I despise you all. So we're only doing live. We're only doing the like. Oh, thanks for it. Oh, is it not free? Oh, well, no, we don't care about keeping the Clapham Grand going, Rich. No. Let's try and put on a loss-making show so the Clapham Grand loses even more money. There are audience tickets available still. It's socially distanced. You won't be able to buy on the door. So if you want to come and see me talk to Sarah Kendall and Jeff Norcott, come on Monday. The following Monday is a matinee show. It's a bank holiday. And I'll be talking to Johnny Vegas and Jesse Cave. That one is close to selling out. So do book ahead quickly for that one. And book ahead for all of them. Come on, it'll be fun. And we'll be back at the Leicester Square hopefully in September and October. If the Indian variant that various newspapers have said today is nothing to worry about, and other ones have said we'll be going back into lockdown again. Who knows? Who knows what it's going to be? Who knows what's going to happen? So what have I got for you this week? I thought I'd start with this one. Borrowdale Banksy mystery over stone artworks in Lake District. I wonder who that person moving all those stones around could be in such an artistic way. Or if I take my glasses off, you'll see who I really am. You know, I mean, some of you might say, Rich, you know, the stones you do, you just chuck them in the side and make a pile. Why have you suddenly start making arches and stuff? And I say, well, I didn't say it was me, so why are you saying that? You might say you heavily implied it was me, and I didn't. So, there's some bad jokes going on in the chat room. CDE, if it isn't your handiwork, it must be your arch nemesis. We should get Marmite lid on. I might book up CDE to go in the writer's room. That's pretty good stuff. You know, stones are art, and arts are stones. So, and it's possible that I just chucked that and that's how they landed. So, you know, you never know, do you? That's just the kind of guy I am. So, 8 minutes done. I kind of want to watch Taskmaster tonight, so I'm going to try and pull this in pretty quickly. I thought I might start by... We usually do this near the end. Let's do it at the beginning.
Hooray. You've lived another year and you haven't even died. Though cancer may be secretly creeping deep inside. If you think that's worth a party, your brain's also going wonky. Let's get an eeyore or a kick from the reluctant birthday donkey.
Hee-haw, hee-haw, why can't I die?
Hee-haw, hee-haw, hello, donkey fans. Hee-haw. I wish I was dead. It's weird, the wasp wishes it was alive, you wish you were dead. Bonjour, dansons, Néranie, je suis le on de l'anniversaire. L'anniversaire. No, hello. I hope you hadn't had that this week. Nathan friends, hello. Let's have a look at the birthdays. We'll get these out of the way. This is all I've got for you this week. It's just the birthdays. You know, it doesn't have to be a big deal, this show. It's, you know, you've shown me how much contempt you have for me. Why don't I have a bit of contempt for you in return? Not put together. Yeah. Cuts both ways. This is from Andrew in Melbourne. Here he is. I'm a big fan of your work. I even bought all your stand-up shows to help me while away the lockdown. He can't even spell while. He's put while away to help me while away the lockdown. I thought it was while he was away because he put WHILE. You were bemoaning the lack of birthdays on your last Switch Fun. I fucking wasn't. So I thought I'd give you a triple whammy for the next episode. My 28th birthday was on the 17th of March. I'll give you that, Andrew. My partner's son, Ash, has his 7th birthday on Friday. Fuck your partner's son, Ash, mate. This isn't for kids. All right? You're from Australia, I know. So you must be confused because everything's upside down. This is adults only. And our cat, Boo, turned 1 on the 1st of May. And there's the cat. I mean, what the fuck is going on with this? This is ridiculous. I've made this clear 100 times that this birthday is for adults over 30, ideally. I'll accept 28 because it's a funny age and it's the punchline to a lot of jokes. It's not for cats and it's not for babies, little 7-year-olds. This is a proper adult birthday thing with a little finger puppet donkey in it. And a French one as well. It's for adults. It's not for children. It's not for animals. Terry, what the fuck is going on, man, here? Because this, you're giving me these birthdays, and I have to say, this is not... I'm trying to put together something grown up that can be enjoyed by an artsy-fartsy crowd, and I'm wishing a cat a happy first birthday through the medium of a finger puppet donkey. That's the only adult bit in it. These are just the emails that got two through this week. This is one of them. Well, we don't have to put them on. It's like some Australian bloke who says he's a fan. He can't spell while. And he's, doesn't even know that we don't do kids on this thing. He says, thanks for all the podcasts and streams. Thanks to you, I've discovered a lot of comedy over there. Oh, thanks. Maybe treat me with some respect. I look forward to see how your monarchism into a new show. Oh, you can spell monarchism, can you? I can't even say it. Sorry, fuck, man. You try to make me look stupid. Can you get me people who are old so I can get this donkey to jump up and down for them and go Eeyore? That's what this is about. It's not about wishing a cat a happy birthday. That's what I'm going to say to you, Terry. It's fucking ridiculous. I do not understand the Lisha und Donanese. Donanese. Little Tusisha. Oh la la la. Oh ha. Ah ha ha ha. And the meow. I give the meow. Shut up, French donkey. We don't like. I know what you pervert donkey French user like. Anyway, that's Andrew in Melbourne. 28 birthdays. It says hopefully the donkeys can do something with this. You're not getting anything. I do not align myself with what that French donkey did. We can do 28. What should we do? What was the other one? Let's do jumps because the other one won't see yours. The other one at least has got the idea. All right, you ready? Yes, I don't like doing it. You're contractually bound to do it. I'm not. You just make me do it. Please, let me die. Let me die. I just want to die. All right, are we up? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 9, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, 27, 28, 29, 30. You've done too many, mate. It's 28. If you've done 30, it's 28. Oh, you have to start again. No! Do it properly. 1, 2, 3, 4. Come on. 6, 7, 8, 9. It's rubbish. 10, 12, 13, 12. Put the muffin in it. 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, 26, 27. 28. Oh. Pathetic, mate. Absolutely pathetic. Happy birthday, Andrew. It says Andrew in Melbourne. Chat room wondering if that's Melbourne outside that window where that cat is. Doesn't look like it, does it? And we got an email from someone called Valentin. Valentin Schuster. What a brilliant name. And this is wishing his partner Joe. Hey, there she is. I mean, look at that. That's unbelievable. Look at this dork. This Australian dork. That's the kind of guy I expect to be watching this show. And then along comes someone like Joe, drinking beer in a cool bar, looking all surly, wearing a French top. That's not the kind. This is changing. I don't know what. That's what we want. We want cool people on here. Like Valentin and Joe. Joe's turning 39 on the 24th of March. Well, that's quite a long way away. I suppose it's about right. She has been a big fan of yours for years now, and I'm starting to become one as well, I think. Thanks, Valentin. Joe loves Twitcher Fun. The King of the World is her favourite character. Come on, Joe. Why haven't you put the King of the World in there? Oh, he's at the bottom. I forgive you. I'll let you off. Right, sorry, I know he's very annoying, but hey, he is the king of the world after all, getting in, so he can be annoying if he chooses to be. I don't think he's annoying. Anyway, it'd be amazing if you give her a shout on the next Twitch of Fun, and maybe the birthday donkey could do some Eeyores in her honour. Let's see if you're up for some Eeyores. No, please, I've done so much already. It's just 39. Oh, God, can't I do 7 to that kid? No, 39 Eeyores. Okay. Eeyore, 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 come on, Eeyore, Eeyore, keep it up, Eeyore, 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 keep up the pace, Eeyore, 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 Eeyore. I think that's 20. Eeyore, 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 Eeyore. I think that's 30. Eeyore, 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 doesn't make me count wrong. Eeyore, 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 Eeyore. What? That's 40. No, it was 39. It was 40. He did 40. Don't make me do it again, please, Richard. I haven't got any stuff I haven't prepared anything for the show. No. Please don't make me do it again. I can't do it again. Do it again. Do it again and do it right this time. Or, look, someone like Joe, look how, even on her birthday, let's look at the camera and go, come on, impress me. This is going to be rubbish. Look how cool she is. She needs, if a finger puppet donkey's going to do Eeyores for her, she has to get the right number or she's going to be furious. Look at her drinking that beer. She's got you're right beside her. Yeah. She's got 2 lots of me. I'm just watching from afar. Yeah, okay, I'll do it again. Just a joke. Okay. Eeyore, 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 Eeyore. Do louder. Eeyore, 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 Eeyore. Eeyore, 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 Eeyore. Eeyore, 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 Eeyore. Come on, you can do this. Eeyore, 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 Eeyore. Eeyore, 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 Eeyore. 30. Count down. 31. 2. 3. 34. 36. 37. 38. 39. I don't know if they really counted as Eeyores, though. That was just like you were. I'm so tired. I'm tired, mate. I've been up since 4 o'clock. Been having dye put into my organs. What have you been doing? Lying in a fucking box for a week. Been looking after kids. Don't make me do it again, Rich, please. Think of the viewers. The viewers are staying strong. Oh, God. Can I do a magic button instead? Okay, you can do a magic button instead, but just this once. Don't mess it up next time. Apparently I've got to put my headphones on for this. As always, I don't know what magic Chris Evans has come up with, but here we go.
Now on BBC One, it's time for Play School, introduced by Don Spencer and Chloe Ashcroft.
A house with a door. 1, 2, 3, 4. Ready to play? What's the day? It's Thursday.
Wave, jump, laugh, sing and be happy. Clap, stamp, wave, jump, laugh, sing and be happy. Clap, stamp, wave, jump, laugh, sing and be happy. Clap, stamp, wave, jump, laugh, sing and be happy. Happy birthday. Happy birthday.
Well, there's something that everybody eats on their birthday. Do you know what it is? Any idea? Well,
I think
it's going to
cake.
be
I think it's cake.
through the round window today. Come and see.
No, it was good, wasn't it? Old, what's his face? I've forgotten all of their names now. Someone pretended to be him, didn't they? He direct messaged me. I want to say Derek Guyler, but that's a completely different guy. Is it Derek Griffith? That's what it's Derek Griffiths, of course. It's Derek Guyler's the washboard guy. someone pretended to be Derek Griffiths and emailed me, direct messaged me and said, can you send some books for charity? I was quite chuffed that Derek Griffiths had followed me, was direct messaging, but I thought it was a bit weird. And he gave a sort of address to send them to that was someone else's name. And I kind of twigged it wasn't him, but I think Paddy McGuinness was taken in. There we go. Well, happy birthday, everyone. Thanks, birthday donkeys. Good to get that out of the way. It's good to have that out of the way. We've got quite a few things out of the way already. The wasp's gone. Marmite lid. Lots of things have gone, haven't they? Why don't we welcome him? He's been saying, let me out the docks. This is terrible. You've done 20 minutes without me, and I think it's pathetic. It is a bit pathetic. Let me in. Come on, then. You can come on up. Let's talk about the news for a little bit and see what goes on. Hello, everyone. It's me. I'm linking at it. Oh, I'm linking at her. Look at her right there. Not that. Oh, all right. Stop that. It's not appropriate in this day and age to make comments like that about anyone. Why not? She was a very lovely looking young lady. What's wrong to say that? It's just, that's wrong now. Being polite about people in the 21st century, that's a very 19th century thing to give people compliments. What you have to do is just go, hello, we're all equal. Okay. How you doing? You all right? Well, I'm all right, Richard. I thought there's nothing to fear on this rubbish. I'm linking at it. It's not winking at it. You're just being rude. Why are you being rude to me? You're being nice to that lady. Oh, she was nice. I wouldn't mind her putting her hand up my bottom. I don't put my hand up your bottom. I put my hand in the back of your neck. I know that, that the joke will work. Well, that's not... Comedy has to come from a place of truth, Ali. And for you just to, when people can clearly see you being operated from a hole in the back of your neck, you can't do the ventriloquist joke, the one ventriloquist joke about hands up bottoms, because I've got my hand in the back of your neck. Fox Law, maybe he could do it. Yeah. All right, stop sliding that on. You all right? The show's in a dismal so far, I have to say, they really did. Yeah, well, that's why maybe we should have a couple of weeks off. What do you think? Just to recharge the batteries? Yeah, maybe. I don't know. I got plenty of offers of stuff to do, so we'll see what comes up. What are you going to talk about? Well, I thought I would... my favourite news story of the week, I don't want to go too much detail about it, just the headline. Monk stole king's arm bone and used it to drink wine. Oh, I see you're really up to date with the news, Richard. Yeah, it's Henry VI's arm bone, when he was executed in the Tower of London, if I'm remembering the story rightfully from this morning, yeah. And they took off his arm, and then the monks, I think they tried to pretend it was an arm of a saint or something. Okay, yeah. And then they thought they could cure people because it was a saint's arm if they drank like a straw. I don't know if you drink, I guess, I don't know what you would do with an arm bone. Maybe just put like that, I guess. Yeah, just sort of put the wine at one end and let it drip down. It's not like, could you hollow out an arm bone? And it's monks doing this. Yeah, well, they devoted their life to God, haven't they, Richard? And why shouldn't they just, occasionally let their hair down? Well, because they've shaved it all off at the back. Yeah, but they've still got some hair underneath. They let it down and ripped off the king's arm and then used it as a giant wine straw. That's what I'd do. Well, we're really up to date with the headlines. Why are you talking about that? That's from, I don't know when even that's from. What's that? The 1400s or something? Maybe 1500s, 14 or 1500s, something like that. Henry VI. Can't remember where he comes. Henry VII, then Henry VIII. They're early 1500s. I'm guessing 1400s for Henry VI. That's where I'm going. Okay, a lot of puns going on in the chat room. And I don't like it. This isn't a place for jokes. Very humorous, someone has said, and I do not approve of that. Someone said those monks and their dirty habits. I do not approve of these jokes. This isn't what... We're classing that on this show. Did you just guff? Yeah, I did. I did just do a guff. I've always got one in the chamber. Yeah, if it had been me on Taskmaster having a fart, I wish that had been me. There's always one in there. I think 1422, Henry VI. I think that's when it was. Is that what you think? Yeah, or is that what Chinta Tot thinks? That's what I think. 1422. That's when he probably started. So that's that. Have you ever drunk wine out of the bones of any monarchs? I have not, Richard. That's a good emergency question for you, though, isn't it? Yeah, or just any drink. What drink would you like to drink through which bone of which monarch? That is a good question, Richard. Stick that in. Ask that next week to Jeff Norcott. Should I ask Jeff Norcott what's the question? What liquid would you like to drink through which bone of which English and UK monarch? Okay, that's a good question. We'll bring that up. Well, it was worth doing that just for that. Other news they saw this, that the scientists have invented an extra thumb. It's like a robotic thumb that you put on your hand on the other side of your thumb, and then you can control it with your feet. And if you practice a bit, you can do all sorts of stuff. What's the fucking point of that? Well, it's a start, isn't it? That's what I say. If you got that, that's partly robot, and I think my wife would have a point if I had full sex with a robot. But if you were just wanked off by a robot thumb, I don't. That is exactly the same as a vibrator. So no woman could complain about that, I guess. It means you can do that, right? So you can do something like that, and then you got another thumb, and you can stick that up your bum. I don't know what you do with it. Oh yeah, you could. It'd be good for ventriloquism, wouldn't it? Yeah, you could appear to have your hand away from my knee, and then be holding your thumb, and just now do your thumb. Yeah. So I was excited to see this. Finger on the pulse. Designer Danny. I should really have printed this up. Anyway, she's designed that, and it works, and people have a bit more dexterity. I don't quite get it, but what do you think? Do you think God intended us to have an extra digit? Do you think why? Well, the useful when you go back to imperial measurements, Richard. If everyone has 12 fingers, it'll make it easier for us to work in the olden days, like I used to. 12 pence in a 12 penny. Yeah. Is there 12 pence in a 12 penny? That's right. And 134 pence in a groat. And then 134, I don't know, I can't remember what it is. I got so used to 10, it's much easier with 10, isn't it? Yeah, so anyway, I thought I was quite excited by the prospect, the extra thumb. What would you do if you had an extra thumb? I would hitchhike in both directions at once, Richard. That's a very good answer, just off the top of your head. I wouldn't have ever thought of saying that. I know, well, that's why you got me here, to get you out of the hole, that you hadn't really thought of that in this week, that here I am. I'd hitchhike in both directions at the same time. Good. What else have we got for you? There's this Friends reunion trailer, shows the gang reunited and promised. Did you ever watch Friends? I didn't really watch Friends. I was in a box through the 1990s, mainly, Richard, and you didn't get me out of, very much at all. So I miss Friends that had caught up on Netflix. What do you think about people coming back, doing stuff from the 1990s and then trying to bring it back now, 20 years later? It seems a bit sad, doesn't it? It's a bit tragic, isn't it, Richard? And now, please welcome the driving instructor, Peter Dibdin. He's not, we haven't done another one. I know I was satirising you. People have been excited that we were doing a Peter Dibdin sketch. Okay. Anything to say about Friends? No, got nothing to say about Friends. It's it's weird the way it's still people watch it, but it's there's a lot in there that you wouldn't do these days, and there's a lot of stuff. Yeah, it's. I was saying this to Mae Martin about how all the 90s sitcoms, it was the idea of a man even touching another man, and then they had to go, oh, that's gay. They were so worried about that. And just think of all the generation of men that influenced into thinking, and just touching another man in a non-sexual way was something that you had to shy away from. No wonder men are so fucked up and weird. Yeah, I guess you're right, Richard. You're laughing at me. Yeah, there's just this little serious bit in the middle of this comedy show. Well, I'm tired. It's easy. The thing is, Addy, it's easy to do serious stuff. I don't understand why the Oscars give awards to serious films. That's easy. What I think is, if doing comedy is really hard, especially if you're tired. Yeah, if you're tired, it's doubly hard. And being serious, just pull a serious face and say something. Oh dear, Auschwitz was bad, wasn't it? And then you win an Oscar, but if you try and make a joke about Auschwitz, you get cancelled. So Anyway, shall we try something else? Yes. Why don't you talk to Prince Andrew? Have you had enough of talking to me? Yeah, you've been rubbish this week. I knew you would be. I know, but I just it's Terry's fault for he got the wrong birthdays. I think he just got the whole show off to a bad start. It made the whole thing look childish, having birthdays for a cat. That's not the kind of people we are. We're the people who have Happy World B-Day. Like a D-Day that you wash your bum in. Yeah, like a B-Day you wash your bum in. I don't know why Marmite Lid couldn't just say it like that. I know, he's an idiot, that's right. I just think the problem with this show... What's the problem? The problem with this show... What is the problem? The problem... I'm trying to tell you the problem with this show. Yeah, what's the problem? The problem it's ironic what the problem is. Why is it ironic? What's the problem? I'm trying to tell you the problem. What's the problem? The problem is it's just... Just tell me the problem, and then we can get on. If you just stop saying what's the problem, then we can get on, and I'll tell you what the problem is. Yeah, tell me what the problem is. That's what I want to hear. The problem is, that's the problem. That it's just the same thing every week. Repeated jokes. No, I wouldn't say that. I'm winking at it. I'm flea dagging. I'm not flea dagging. Hello? Is anybody there? Is anybody listening? And we need to. I think we just need we need to have a couple of weeks off, just punch up some new ideas. No, people love the old ideas. We just need to get something on now that even if we just do one thing a bit different, no, this is perfect, Richard. This is people love this. They just love the badinage. They love you getting yourself into a hole and me digging you out. They love it. Okay, well, maybe this guy will help us come up with something different this week. Hey, it's me, I'm the king of the world. I like to be the king of the world. I jump around because I'm the king of the world. And don't forget, I'm the king of the world. Because I'm the king of the world. Hello! It's me, I'm the king of the world. I am the king of the world. Yeah, hello, it's this. I don't know why I thought this would be the thing to take us out of the malaise we found ourselves in. What are you doing? I'm the king of the world, Richard. That's what I'm here to say. I'm here to say I'm the king of the world. My head's still firmly on. And I'm the king of the world. So welcome to my show, the king of the world show. I'm the king of the world. Look. Why don't we try and do something a bit different? No, I don't want to do something different. The whole point about me is I never do anything different. Otherwise that would ruin it. And then it's like when in Friends, when Ross and Rachel get together, it ruins the whole thing. You have to keep it the same. What the idiot people at home won't like it. What they like is me coming on. Me saying I'm the king of the world. Then going I'm the king of the world. Wondering if my head will come off. It doesn't come off. People don't understand how it stayed on. I'm the king of the world. Yeah, but what else? What apart from the king of the world? When you're not being the king of the world, I'm always the king of the world, Richard. The king of the world is 24/7, 365 days a year, 366 days a year on leap year, and more than that sometimes, because I'm the king of the world. But what do you do, in your spare time? In my spare time, Richard, I am the king of the world. Do you not understand what 24/7 means? I'm the king of the world. I'm the king of the world. Oh, look at me fly. Oh, did I not tell you I can fly? Look, no hands. Oh, I can fly in the sky. It's a bit dangerous, you're flying in the sky. I can fly and look. Oh, I can twirl my body around. Oh. Well, this is different. Yeah, I can do everything because I'm the king of the world. I'm the king of the flying king of the world. Watch me spin around. Wonder if my head's gonna come off today. Doesn't look like it is. The last time little thread is holding good. And I'm still the king of the world. The last little bed is looking good, 'cause I'm the king of the world. Do you have a dream about... I never dream of anything except being the king of the world, 'cause I am the king of the world. And if I had a dream where I wasn't the king of the world, I'd immediately wake up, 'cause I wouldn't be the king of the world, and I am the king of the world. Oh, 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 I'm the king of the world. Oh. Are you laughing at me, Richard? What? Are you laughing at me? No, I'm not laughing. I'm just laughing at the situation. I'm the king of the world. And the king of the world. I'm the king of the world. Oh, I'm the king of the world. Oh, look after me, 'cause I'm the king of the world. Don't break my rules, 'cause I'm the king of the world. Don't do a revolution against me, 'cause I got all the armies in the world. And I am the king of the world. I'm the king of the world. I tell you what, I've pressed that. That's all right. That's not Chris Evans' fault. I've pressed the button. We're back. I don't know what you missed. Oh, we're having a terrible time. Are you there, Terry? Yeah, that was your fault. You hit the mute button. You hit the mute button on the mic. Well, you're meant to be here to shout in my ear if that happens. Oh, I'm sorry. I didn't know that was going to go wrong, did I? I mean, you know what? People have missed what the King of the World said. He just said he was the King of the World, didn't he? Well, I don't know. I don't know what point the sound went off. Well, I was listening. He said he was the King of the World, and he sang a song about being King of the World, and he said he could fly and stuff. Okay. Look, I've brought a little friend. Oh yes, hello, it's me. I'm the Duke of York. Thought we might discuss this with you, but let's introduce you properly, because you are a member of the royal family still, and yeah, just about. Okay.
God save the Duke of York. His skin is as dry as chalk. Ignore all the talk when others are poking. He's eating out in Woking. He's never going to be the king. He's the Duke of York.
Hello, yes, good to be back. You're on the right side again. People were worried you're on the wrong side. Yes, well, I hadn't been introduced yet, and that is royal protocol that until I'm introduced, that I have to be on your left, and then when it's my turn to speak, I'm on your right. Okay, I didn't know about that royal protocol. So I thought you might want to talk about. I mean, it's sort of it's in your ballpark because I don't know, because it's a sort of about a scandal. Martin Bashir has been criticised, and the BBC have been criticised for. I mean, this is a big deal, right? Because this interview was one of the things that really helped break down the relationship of Diana and Charles. I know it had already gone pretty wrong, but this was really a point that sent her spiralling downwards. And you know, maybe without this interview, well, definitely, because things would have changed so much. She wouldn't have been in that car at that moment. We would still have Lady Di with us. Yes, well, she's a candle in the wind, Richard. And I think the notable thing about this news story is that at last people are looking back at royal interviews and realising how unfair they were. And I just hope that this will lead to people looking at the work of Emily Natlis, who again tricked me into having an interview by saying she wanted to talk about all the allegations that had been made, and then asked me questions and just let me talk. And You know, that was just as bad as what Martin Dashier did, didn't it? She tricked me by allowing me the space to say whatever I wanted, and that was wrong. And, you know, hopefully now she will be chased out the DDC as well as Martin Dashier. You can say B's pretty well, yes. I can say B's very excellently. It's World D-Day, Richard. Like the D-Day that you got your roll done on. I had a man to do that tornado. So yeah, all I know thing is that they will realise the real victim of these things is the royal family. Though Diana doesn't really count. And anyway, it wasn't me in that interview. It was someone who looked like me, and I was in a hobbycraft shop. A hobbycraft shop. Yes. Did that surprise you? Yeah, I don't know where that came from. Whereabouts was the hobbycraft shop? In Carlisle. Is there a hobbycraft shop in Carlisle? Yes, there was. There when I did that interview. And anyone from Carlisle can say that's definitely true. Good. Got breaking news. Oh, it's about Israel and Palestine. We don't want to get into that. There's been a ceasefire declared. Oh, that's good news. It's good news to have breaking news. Excuse me. Oh. Right, do you need a glass of water? It's me doing the talking. I don't know if there's something just about this aggravating my voice today. It's hard to do this job when you're tired. Oh, shut up. You're meant to keep the cloud of show business, the shroud, the cloud of the shroud, the drapes of the show business, so that you're not meant to complain about your own life. Just get on with, doing who you are. Okay, I will. Anyway. That's all from me. Is that all you've got to say? Yeah, that's all I've got to say. So, thanks very much for letting me clear the air. Do you want to not talk about more about Diana than about yourself? No, I think I'm the real victim here. Do you not feel that your victims are the real victims? There are no victims. I wasn't there. I was in Carphone Warehouse. You're in Carphone Warehouse, yes. Just, on the N40, the A40, just near in Acton. That's not a Carphone Warehouse anymore, is it? Yeah, it was when whatever we're talking about happened. Okay. All right. Well, thank you to the Duke of York. That's that. Yeah. Am I done? Yeah. You can go. Can I go? Yeah. Okay. Which way should I go? Well, we haven't got any play-out music. If you just go, maybe sit over there. Okay. Thanks, everyone. Can I have my admirable costume? Can you have my admiral costume, please? I don't think so. All right. Cocky Carrot's been quiet, right? Blimey. No, we're still going. 15 minutes till Taskmaster. Let's see if we can wrap this baby up. I suppose I've got to talk to this guy. I've got no idea what's going to come up with this one. Let's just chat. Let's have a quick chat with this guy. No Sally. There's no time for Sally today.
He created life but is the harbinger of death. His heart is made of cancer, he's got very spermy breath. He didn't honour the ball sacks, so now he's up and left, the pair are cleft. He's left the left bereft. He's vitriolic
And the hyperdolic.
He's carbolic
And the syndolic dolic.
He's diabolic
And the right dolic.
Do you think this is a healthy way to process this?
On the right dolic. Now then, now's about that then, guys and girls.
It's me, right dolic. Yeah, I know. Hi. Oh, this is a very poor performance from you today, son. You got to pull yourself together. Do your best. They can't all be gold. That's the thing. You've done a lot of these. You've done it nearly every week for nearly a year. Except what was that reason that you stopped doing it after a few weeks? It was because you were inside my testicle. That's you. That's my representation of you. Oh, it's like a ghost. Ooh, oh, and a ghost, Richard. Ooh, that was in there. That's the size it was. Big as my mouth. Don't put your balls in your mouth, Richard. Well, I've learnt that. And so I had to take a few weeks off because of that. And you've been back to the cancer centre today, I understand. Yeah. Any news? Well, not yet. I've been scanned. I don't think it's anything to worry about. I hope not. No, I think it's just they're just looking just to check everything's okay. I hope you're not, Richard. You thought you could stop it by written thee out that I'll be back, and I will kill you. I'm the right Dalek. I hope he dies. Why'd you're so intent on killing me? I'm your friend. You're never been my friend, and you never will be. I hope you get cancer and die. I mean, it's a bit dark. I know it's a bit on the nose. You can get cancer on your nose. I know. Yeah. So just thought I'd come in to torment you some more times. Yeah. Everything that's gone wrong in your life, Richard, yeah, which is many things, yeah, it's because of me. I was working inside you guys like a sleeper agent, were you? Yeah, I was a double sleeper agent, and I was working against you. Every time anything went wrong, that was me. That little Victorian ghost child? Yeah, you hadn't heard from her during that recently, I think. No, we haven't heard from her since the very early days. Do you know who the Victorian ghost child was? And well, it wasn't... Ooh, Daddy, it's me, the Victorian ghost child. Oh, let me get Fluffy Rabbit here. Oh. Not very good with the raspberries there, Richard. I know it wasn't. I was trying to do a fart surreptitiously. You should have used your thumb. They did it, they thought. I know. So you were the Victorian ghost child all along. Yes, that's a pretty big nonshot, isn't it? That's a serious closer, I would say. I don't think many of the people watching will remember the Victorian ghost child. Oh, that was the best thing that's happened. When she got that fluffy rabbit out, and then she just went... What? Yeah, she did. How did you do that? Oh, I can eat raspberries. Did you always have teeth? Did you have teeth when you were inside my ballsack? Oh, of course, Richard, yes. That's how I ate up all the cancer and got it right inside me. Filled me up nice and good, it did. And it turned the evil, Richard. It turned the evil. What, you were a good testicle with teeth before you ate the cancer? Yeah. And that's what made me decide to bring you down. You think you're okay. That's what I like about it. One gets cancer and then just gets better, Richard. It's going to come back to you, and I will kill you. And it will all be over. This is just too dark. This is too dark. This is a nice family show. It's not. You said it wasn't for kids. I know. Okay. Well, look, it's been nice to have you on. That's all right. Thank you very much. Now then, how's about that? I think everything's going to be okay. I'm feeling good. I've lost some like 5 or 6 kilos in the last month. Oh yeah, that's because you're dying. No, it's because I've been on a diet and not drinking. And well, I wasn't drinking before, but I've been watching what I eat. You had some Haagen-Dazs just until this, didn't you? Just to keep me awake. It hasn't worked. I know. But look, it's been lovely to talk to you. It hasn't, am I right, Dalek? Am I right, Dalek? I'm still not sure whether this is the best way to process what's happened to me. You still haven't really got your head around it. I haven't. I'm in denial about it. I still feel like a two-balled man. Well, you're not. You got one little ball in there, Richard, and it's that on. It's the smaller of the two, certainly by the end. Yeah, you were certainly the leader. Yeah. You were the heavier one all along. Yeah, that's why I didn't notice when things went right. I used my size against you, didn't I, Richard? You really did. I hope this is helping. If you're struggling with any kind of cancer, especially testicular cancer, I hope me talking to this representation of my own lost testicle is helping you through. I mean, I'm not sure how it would. I don't think it can do much harm, but... I hope you all get cancer. I hope you all die. Well, 1 in 2 of them will, so that makes me happy. All right, ladies and gentlemen, here he is. He's right, bollock. Did somebody say Dalek? Is that it? Is that what you're gonna do? Yahoo! Is that your hot? That's you for this week, is it? All right. Let's get Ali back. We don't need any law foxes this week. We don't need any of these other cunts. I think this. Let's wrap it up. Let's bring it in under the hour for the first time in our lives. Yeah, that would be nice, Richard. Are you on the wrong side? Sorry, I got confused about who I was for a second. It's easily done. The other things I wanted to talk about are Priti Patel, looking pretty hot, dressed in police gear with Home Secretary written on it. She can come around and evict me anytime. Yes, she does look good, Richard. If you're watching Priti, give me a call. I'm an illegal immigrant. I'm actually from Yorkshire and I'm living in Hertfordshire. And let's see what you think about this. President Obama. Yeah, have you seen these UFOs coming down? Yes, I've seen the footage of the UFOs, the training lights, and there's spinning things, discs that they can't explain. And Obama weighs in. He's weighed in and said, yeah, he doesn't know what they are either. He's seen the footage and he doesn't know what it is. Well, he has to say that, doesn't he? Well, I know. Oh, do you think aliens are visiting us? Well, is there life on Mars, Richard? Are you going to go into a song? Yeah. Can you remember? Is there life on Mars? Is there life on Mars? They'll take a look at the green and jumping on the trampoline. Oh, girl, look at the reindeers moo. Look at the reindeers moo. It's what they're going to do. Is the light on noses? And look at the whole knock on that silver tankard. It's quite old and valuable. Had you had it in the family for a long time? Is there light on the Antiques Roadshow? Have you gone into life on the Antiques Roadshow? Yes, I got confused. Do you want to know what it's worth yet? It's worth £35. That's not that good, is it? Not as good as you were thinking, is it, when it came in? Take a look at the soldiers fighting in the dingo hall. They don't know they're living in a song like David Bowie, except the one who has realized, and he's feeling all weird, 'cause he isn't real, and yet somehow he has the self-awareness to understand that. It's very confusing for that cat, and using cat in the sense of cool person from the 1970s, that he probably will forget when he gets punched by the landlord coming for the rent book. Oh man, did you ever see his nose? It looks like a gigantic hose. Is there light on us? I don't see what this has got to do with the UFOs. Really, what have you done for World B Day? I washed my arse, Richard, in a D-Day. I mean, at least that was well delivered. Marmite Lid could learn a lot from the delivery. Apart from that, would you think the statue of Cecil Rhodes at the Oxford College should come down? I don't care. No, I think it's important to work all these things out, get very cross about them, and work them out as we go. Yes, I do think it should come down. Well, they could take it down, put it somewhere else. Apparently it's too expensive to do that. Well, we'll see. I think as long as we work back, 200, 300 years, work through who we're cancelling, and then in 200 or 300 years we can get to the people who deserve to be cancelled now. And that's the way to do it. Go for the statues from the past, not the people now. You don't think that? You think they should take it down? Obviously they take it down. He's a horrible bloke. You have statues up to people who are nice and who've done something to represent. Oh, you're trying to destroy history. Yeah, if there was a statue of Hitler up there, should that stay up because that's history? Oh, good argument, Richard, that there wouldn't be. Why does he always come down to Hitler? Well, it's the same. It looks a bit like Hitler, actually. He's looking down, isn't he? Laughing like Jimmy Savile, like Right bollock. Hey, do you start up now? People can go and watch the Taskmaster final. Who do you think's going to win? Think Wozniak can do it? Well, I mean, I think Sarah Kendall's a long way ahead. Yeah, but anything can happen. I've made up over 10 points in an episode. Yeah, that's true. It's going to be weird, isn't it, when they take that away from me? They take that. Take it away. I won't be the Taskmaster champion. That's all I have. I look at Daisy May Cooper. All she's got is like a sitcom sold to America. She's in loads of TV shows and dramas and stuff. And I felt bad for her when I won the championship, and all she had was all of her career to look forward to, and all I had to look forward was come back and talk to some puppets. But knew that I had that champion. I knew I was Rich Herring Taskmaster champion, and after tonight, it doesn't feel like a year, doesn't it? It doesn't feel like a year. No, it feels like less than a year. Yeah. I mean, I think this is better than. I wouldn't if someone came to me in America and said we want to make an American version of Ali and Herring's Twitch of Fun and put it out on HBO and we want to give you $1 million for it, I'd say no. Would you? Yeah, I'd say yes. Would you? But they wouldn't cast you. They'd have some American version of you. I could do that. Hi there, y'all. It's me, and Alice Luther, and I'm from America. So I'm a little drunk. Hi there. Yeah, I'm from the 19th century. So hello. Yeah, I'm American. You can listen to my accent. If you don't believe me, I'd have to leave a lot of you guys behind if I went to America. You wouldn't be coming to America, didn't you? All right. So I feel sorry for Daisy May Cooper, and I feel sorry for whoever loses tonight. But I love both. I like all of them actually. But Sarah Kendall's a very good friend of mine, so I was always hoping from the start she'd win. But Mike Wozniak is brilliant. In a way, being more entertaining is better, and getting loads of work is better than just being quite boring and winning. And that is the lesson I've learnt. In a way, but who's got the big head? Who's got the massive fucking Greg Davis head over there? Is it light or not? Thanks very much, everyone. Might be back I think maybe let's take a couple of weeks off. What do you say? And come back in June. I'll see you soon, my lovers. Take care. Goodbye. Bye, everyone. Sorry you were so shit today. I was alright though. Yeah, alright. Bye. I'm the king of the world.